Have you ever tried SMART goals or OKRs only to feel frustrated when they didn't work for you? Well, you're not alone. I've had the same experience and the same feedback from many clients. So, in this video, I'm going to break down why these popular goal setting systems often fail entrepreneurs like you, and more importantly, what you can do instead to achieve your goals faster and with less stress. Hi, I'm Tony. I'm the founder of Online Results Coach, and I help ambitious entrepreneurs achieve their biggest business goals faster and with less stress. So you can scale your businesses while enjoying more freedom and more fulfillment. Over the past 30 years or so, I've invested thousands of dollars and countless hours mastering these strategies, and I'm sharing with you for free in this video. There's no fluff, no BS, just actionable insights. So let's dive into these goal setting systems. And the first up is called SMART goals, and it stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Now, you've probably heard of this method because it's one of the most widely used, especially in the corporate world. And the reason is it's simple and it's clear. But here's the catch with SMART goals. They often feel very rigid and a bit uninspiring. It misses the emotional and motivational spark that drives entrepreneurs. Plus, in a rapidly changing world, you know, there, you need a little bit more than that, right? You need flexibility, and SMART goals don't always allow for that, right? Very often, the key to success is to adapt your goals as circumstances change. And the second system that I want to talk about is OKRs. Stands for Objectives and Key Results. Again, it's popular in corporates, and it was popularized by Google mainly. And OKRs focus on measurable results and alignments, and they encourage transparency and focus, but it can often lead to an overemphasis on short-term metrics, sacrificing this long-term vision and creativity sometimes. You know, not everything that matters can be measured, and that's my main flaw with OKRs. Now, the third system I want to talk about, I know everyone on this watching this will have heard of. It's the 80-20 principle, yeah? The Pareto principle. And that suggests that 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. So, for example, in many businesses, it's been observed that like approximately 80% of the total revenue comes from 20% of the customer base. So this means that a small percentage of customers contribute significantly to the overall financial success of the business. That's quite typical. Yeah. Or if you look at another example in time management, personal productivity, you might find that 80% of your most valuable work is accomplished during 20% of your work time. So identifying and maximizing this productive time can, can significantly enhance your overall efficiency. Yeah. So it works to a large degree, and I am an advocate of it. But yeah, because it does efficiently prioritize tasks, but it neglects the importance of more holistic and well-rounded goal achievement. So you don't want to be over reliant on it, because over reliance on 80-20 principle can lead to tunnel vision, and it causes you to overlook potentially valuable opportunities outside that 20%. Balance is key, in my view. Now, the fourth system I want to talk about might be new to you. It's called the law of attraction. And the law of attraction emphasizes mindset. The idea is that positive thoughts attract positive outcomes. And so it's great for building belief and confidence, but it really lacks practical steps. You know, thinking thinking about your goals is a good start, but action is what turns dreams into reality and into results. So mindset plus action equals results. So that's where I you know, I don't use the law of attraction myself, and I don't advocate it or coach clients with it, but it can be a good starting point. But that's all in my view. Now the fifth system, number five on my list, is called BHAGs, or big, hairy, audacious goals. Right? It's all about thinking big and aiming high. These can be very inspiring and it push you to achieve greatness. They also feel overwhelming if you don't break your goals down into smaller, more manageable milestones. I'm a huge fan of ambition and it's great, but it needs to be paired with a solid plan. Otherwise, you know, big, hairy, audacious goals can lead to overwhelm and lead to burnout. So, another system, number 6 on my list, that I want to talk about is vision boards. Now, this involves creating a visual representation of your goals using images and words. And I like vision boards. They're a really creative way to visualize your goals and keep them top of mind. But here's the thing, visualization alone won't get you there. You need a strategy and consistent action to turn those visions into reality. So, again, think of vision boards as your starting point, not the finish line. You know, you can you need that active effort and strategy that I've talked about. These are also required in order to turn those visions into results. But again, it's a useful tool and it can be a great starting point and a good daily reminder of what your big ambitions are. If you, especially, particularly if you're one that's likes to visualize your goals. My final system I want to talk about in this video is the 10x rule. And this was coined by Grant Cardone, and it encourages setting goals 10 times higher than you initially think. So, setting goals that are 10 times bigger than your initial target, well, that can motivate you to take massive action. So, it really promotes ambition. But again, like big, hairy, audacious goals, that method can lead to burnout if it's not coupled with realistic planning and implementation. I'm all for aiming high, and it's very commendable, but setting goals that are too ambitious can lead to frustration and burnout. So you have to balance your ambition with practicality. So there's 7 popular goal setting systems and their pros and cons. And the truth is that no single system is perfect. The key for me is to combine elements from different approaches and create a personalized strategy that works for you. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you agree with my view on these systems? What methods have you tried? What's worked best for you? So leave me some comments and let's have a discussion. Now, if you found this video valuable, I've got something even better for you. I've developed a free 7-day course for ambitious entrepreneurs, and you'll discover proven strategies that high performers use to set and achieve their biggest goals. I think I go through why most people fail, how to set goals that actually deliver, and the habits and systems that top achievers use so that they win consistently. It isn't theory, it's a proven system built for busy entrepreneurs who want real results. There's no fluff, no theory, no BS, just actionable strategies that actually work from someone who's been there and have done it and have helped others to do the same. Click the link in the description or in the comments to join the course and take the first step towards your next big breakthrough. So I look forward to working with you. And if you don't join that, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.